Timothy Treadwell death tape. Timothy Treadwell was a bear enthusiast, environmentalist, and documentary filmmaker. On October 5, 2003, he and his girlfriend were mauled to death by bears at the Katmai National Park in Alaska. For 13 years, Timothy had visited the park to film the bears in a natural habitat. He had videotaped over 100 hours of the bears at the park. Years before his death, he received a high amount of media attention for his work done at the park. People would criticize him for the lack of safety precautions in the presence of the bears. In October 2003, Timothy and his girlfriend stayed in the park for an extra week, as they wanted to capture footage of a bear they hadn't seen yet. On October 5, 2003, Timothy spoke to a friend in California and said he was having no problem with the bears. The next day, an air pilot who was sent to pick them up found that their camp had been abandoned. He alerted the park rangers. The park rangers found Timothy and his girlfriend Amy dead. They had been mauled and partially eaten by grizzly bears. Just before the mauling happened, either Timothy or his girlfriend had put the video camera on to capture some footage. The lens cap was left on the camera, so only audio was captured, but it is truly horrifying. The audio lasts for 6 minutes. For most of the time you can hear Timothy screaming. The bear hardly makes any sounds, except for a few growls. You hear Timothy being dragged away from the camp. After Timothy is killed, you can hear a deafening scream from Amy, then the tape stops. Amy was killed shortly after. Filmmaker Werner Herzog made a film called Grizzly Man, which used Timothy's footage of the bears. There is also a part in the film where Werner listens to the audio with headphones on. Although you cannot hear the audio, from his reaction you can tell it was horrifying. The recording has been placed in a bank vault. In 2008, a part of the clip was supposedly leaked onto the internet, but many believe it is fake. The real recording has never been released.